There's a reason that we all cherish John 3:16, the words of it, because it summarizes in such a memorable fashion the love of God for us.
Mm-hmm.
For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, so that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. I think that scripture, each word is like a pearl on a necklace, and it's strung together by the goodness of God. But each one is an independent jewel that can represent a storehouse in the heavens. And I love to ask people, I'd love for you to respond to this question, Christine. What's your favorite word in John 3:16? And it can change, from day to day, because each word, you think about it, God loved, gave, one and only, Son, whoever, not perish. There it is. Yeah,
it's whoever. When I got to the chapter on just whosoever, I'm old school, so I memorized it, probably in old King James. And whoever, because I'm a whoever.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would have had me, Max. I was like left in a hospital, unnamed and unwanted. I was the victim of childhood sexual abuse for 12 years, and just so broken. And God pursued me. The God of the universe. I think this is why I wept in this, because it just, it never gets old to me that the God of the universe not only found me, but redeemed me and restored me. So this is why I think the whoever for me, I just came back from a trip. I spoke in Paris and in Warsaw, Poland, and Thessaloniki, Greece, and in London and in Stockholm, Sweden. And I was in the middle of Warsaw, just like the week before last. And all the NATO forces were bringing their forces in. We're on the border of the Ukraine, Russia, all the problems and the pain in the world's happening. And I'm in the middle of Warsaw in this refurbished nightclub, and they had gathered hundreds of people that were just, nobody's thinking of them. Nobody, they're just like, and I'm weeping thinking, this is who Jesus died for. Like, we're just the whosoevers. While NATO forces are moving, we're in the middle of Warsaw, and there is nowhere that God won't go to bring people home to him. And you just, how you could pen, and 26 words in the chapters that you did that just take probably the most overstated scripture that almost we just switch off when we're saying it and unpack it word for word. It had me in tears. And when you've got someone that almost says this every day of my life to someone crying about it, I'm like, this book is unbelievable.
Yeah. Whoever is my favorite word too, Christine.
Really?
It really is. Yeah. I'm an old converted drunk. I was 20 years old when God laid claim. God was pursuing me, but I began listening when I was 20. Not because I did not believe in God, but because I did not believe God could forgive a jerk like me.
Right.
I was just a bum. And I always told my daughters, don't go out with the 20-year-old version of your dad, because I was a bum. I was disrespectful toward ladies. I was a fighter. I was a mess. And so to be convinced that God could love somebody like me, it was life-changing. It was simply life-changing. And so I think that's why I cherish the verse so much, because whoever means me. Whoever means whenever, whoever means however, and whoever means forever. I mean, it's a perfect sermon outline.
Come on.
Whoever means whenever God finds you, like the thief on the cross. That's the story of such grace. He had not done anything to warrant a free ticket into paradise. He just said, could you put in a good word for me when you come into your kingdom? And Jesus says, it's done. So however he finds us, whenever he finds us. But what's important, it means forever, that he's with us forever. And that's just, that's life changing.